It's a place of worship. I mean, it's like I don't. Again, like it's one of those things I don't want to mislead. It's very, very important that I keep it clear. But do research, do the thing, and I'd love to talk about it more clearly. But it's just like a different setting for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow. Oh, I didn't know that went all the way back to.
Oh yeah.
Source.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's been destroyed and rebuilt and destroyed. There's many, obviously, many things that happened throughout history since then. But it's an extremely, powerful place for sure.
And are like Christians and Jews? Do they also revere that place? Like
Christian and Jews will go to Jerusalem, right?
That's what I've always seen. Like
Jerusalem. So it used to be like pilgrims wouldn't go to Jerusalem until Muhammad changed the Kaaba. The direction of prayer.
I can feel the pressure that you have to get this right. And
no, it's really important.
I know it's important to you, and I can feel that.
Yeah.
And there's this part of me that's like, I really empathize with that because I can see how important it is to you. You don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah, of course not. But it's very important.
Yeah.
But I do know for a fact they used to pray towards Jerusalem, and then it was changed to Mecca. Yeah.
So the prophet, peace be upon him, he says that this is going to be the new place because we don't want to get.
It's been destroyed and rebuilt and destroyed. There's many things that have happened throughout history since then. But it's an extremely, powerful place for sure.
And are like Christians and Jews? Do they also revere that place? Like,
Christian and Jews will go to Jerusalem, right?
That's what I've always seen. Like
Jerusalem. So it used to be like pilgrims would go to Jerusalem until Muhammad changed the Kaaba. The direction of prayer.
I can feel the pressure that you have to get this right.
No, it's really important. I know it's important to you, and I can feel that.
Yeah. And there's this part of me that's I really empathize with that because I can see how important it is to you. You don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah, of course not. But it's very important.
Yeah.
But I do know for a fact they used to pray towards Jerusalem, and then it was changed to Mecca. Yeah.
So the prophet, peace be upon him, he says that this is going to be the new place because it was the original place.
Yes.
And this is where. Oh wow.
But it used to be there. Yeah.
But Jews and Christians don't. They look at Jerusalem as more.
Yes, they look at Jerusalem. Yeah, Jerusalem. They go to Bethlehem and Nazareth,
obviously,
the birthplace of Jesus. Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow.
They don't also have the same obligation for like a Hajj that Muslims have.
Right.
That there's like an actual specific place to go to.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a connection.
They do feel that way, like it is some sort of like pilgrimage to that. But the idea is that the idea is that Christians, and it's a beautiful thing. There's a lot of Palestinian Christians too. Like, where do you think it came from? You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's a lot of brown people. You're welcome. And that's where they go. They would go to Bethlehem, Nazareth, of course, and they would tour those lands.
I will say, so when I went to Jerusalem,
it's a beautiful thing.
And like I obviously never been to Mecca, but like what you were describing in terms of like the intensity of the worship there, like everybody there is like it's game time.
Yeah.
This is the thing that I believe, and we're talking about everybody. Right?
Yeah, of course.
This is the thing that matters to me the most, and I love it, and I appreciate it. I'm in the presence of it right now, and it was quite overwhelming, that feeling.
Yeah.
It was quite overwhelming.
It is.
And someone who grew up religious at all, I was like caught up in it in a way that I've never experienced anything else.
It's like a profound feeling that you have, and just like the energy. It's a real thing. Many people coming together for this whole purpose of just like being faithful and living with God. It's just a beautiful thing.
And not to a higher power.
It's so
unknown.
It's incredible. It's incredible. I remember being so torn up because I was visiting my family in the West Bank, and my aunt, she doesn't have the same freedom as I would because I have a U.S. passport. She's just begging for me to put her in the trunk. Please,
to go back home
in the trunk to go to Jerusalem.
Oh, she's in the West Bank.
They can't go freely. You have to get permits. They're usually denied, and they're right there because it is all separated by the apartheid wall.
The Jews are telling you to stop talking.
Too much. I digress. So yeah, it's a very painful thing for me, because I grew up with these stories from my mother and talking about my grandfather. Those stories of like where there's so many Palestinian Christians, and of course there's Palestinian Jews and Muslims as a majority, but there was not the life that I see today, and what has turned into today is really, really disheartening.
Do you have that thing that it's
to
called?
say the least, my heart is shattered.
Yeah, survivor's guilt. Have you heard that term?
No, I don't know about survivor's guilt and all that.
It's a term.
I know, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I think about it as just like, I don't know about survivor's guilt, but I feel like my heart is shattered, and I just, when you think that it can't get worse, and it does, and you feel helpless, so the best way that I can contribute in any kind of way, because I do believe in the unifying, rather than like being just like this instigator. There's too many of that going on. Yeah. So it's just like really, really important for me to share like really grounded stories from where I come from and what it is. I don't call it survivor's guilt because I don't think that's my parents were trying to do everything in the future for themselves. They thought coming to Texas was the best thing. And it has been. It was the best thing.
Like in terms of your impact, like could your parents ever imagine the impact that you've had on your people's lives?
My mom was blown away. This is what I knew. This is what I said.
Like coming to Houston, Texas, could have that kind of impact.
Nobody saw it come. My father passed when I was 14, so I know that he would be wildly proud of it. Like insanely proud. He would be like, he would be astonished.
Blown away.
Astonished.
Does your mom tell everybody?
My mom doesn't really talk. My mom early. I was like, it's not the clock, sir. He was like, the clock is 10 minutes ahead. I was like, bro, how the hell am I supposed to do this? Why don't y'all fix the clock? It's a digital clock. I'm sure it's just a couple of buttons will fix the whole situation. And he was like, wait a second, I know everybody in this village. Who are you? I've never seen you before. I tell him my name. He goes, huh? He goes, who's your father? I tell him my father is. He gets so quiet. He goes, oh, man. He goes, what's the fuck? He goes, you know who installed the sound system in here?
No way. No way. Holy.
Lost it. Not in that moment, I had to walk away. I was just like,
holy shit.
That's what it became a whole story. My mom found out about it immediately. She called me up. Yo, you doing calling a prayer 10 minutes early? You know, I was like, oh, I didn't know like how. And I have it all on video, so I put it in like in my encore in my Texas special. It was just so that I reenacted it like in a series and everything. It's really cool. It was really, really dope, man. So it's just like things like that. I think comedy sincerely has like saved my life. Where being generationally displaced has allowed me to like rekindle all my family across the world.
Yeah.
Being performed in all these different places around the planet has created like this situation for me where I'm like the glue to keep everybody together.
Yeah.
I didn't choose to do it, it just chose me, and to be in that position is really priceless. And the fact that I can share with my son now is just
amazing.
Forget about it.
Is there like your relationship with America, right? Like you've had so much success and you've been able to not only create a career that is incredibly successful, but like on your own terms of success. Well, at the same time, there are things that as America's done around the world that deeply impacted your family.
Sure.
Like, how are you juggling that? You go, like, is there a part of you that's like, yeah, like, are you? I imagine there's part of you that's like very angry about it, but then maybe is there part of you that's like very grateful for some of the things that America provides?
Of course, first of all, I'm American, you know, so it's like that's happening. First of all, it's really important to know, you know, like I am American, and I am also Palestinian, so it's like those are a balance that needs to happen inside both internally. And what I did was, like, especially after 9/11, like I started stand-up in 95. I was a little teenager, bro. Like I was 13 years old. I'm not even 14 yet. It was after my father died. I was just like doing stand-up in class and my shit. Fast forward and doing stand-up in the clubs, I realized very quickly that I'm the only one here. There's nobody else, you know? This is the Laugh Spot. It's one of the clubs I started in back then. It was Laugh Spot, and the Comedy Showcase. And I used to go to these clubs, and there was none of them was somewhere Arab in sight, you know? And all the white comedians just wanted to be Bill Hicks and saying, you know, I think that was the whole crews that were there. And I didn't even know who these guys were. Yeah. I've been in the country like 8 years. I didn't know. They're like, you don't know, man, what the fuck? And it was that thing. So I realized that there's a tremendous responsibility there. Also, like, oh, I'm the first guy. This is a huge responsibility. It's cool, but also like, you better be fucking good, you know. And then after 9/11, it did this hard switch, where it's like, oh, this is even a bigger responsibility, because I got invited to go do shows in Germany, Italy, and Sicily for U.S. troops in April of 2001. I was like 19 years old. I didn't even have a passport. I had a refugee travel document. I go do these shows. I didn't even know, like, I went to the German consulate the day I'm flying out. I was like, I need a visa. I was like, what are you, stupid? Like, you're supposed to be here way before. He goes, but you're in luck. He goes, the travel document is issued by the United States does not require a visa to enter Germany. And today, the Schengen law goes into effect that when you fly into a European country, you can fly in domestically everywhere else. I mean, what are the chances of that? I went, did that whole tour, doing shows with U.S. military, crazy, had a different meaning to it then. 5 months later, 9/11 happens, shifts, I was booked to do Japan, Korea, Guam, these military tours there, and then they canceled me. They were like, oh, you know, we're worried about your safety. I was like, my safety? Nobody else is that. I believed in it. I was like, oh, it was really a moment where I was scared to be myself, and I thought, like, the best approach is to go do these shows. I could be myself for them, I could be myself for anybody. And it was really, and I ended up doing it. They loved me so much, they brought me back 3 years in a row, and I was able to connect with so many soldiers there and realize very quickly, like, America occupies the entire planet, you know? And once I started realizing this, and then I got invited to go to Kuwait and Iraq, the very place that I was, you know, that I fled from, couldn't turn that down. I was like, I gotta go do this. This was before I even was a citizen. So I had to, like, mislead the immigration officer to get into the country. Wow. I just spoke perfect English, like, oh, well, I don't know, we're doing shows for U.S. Troops here, this and that. And I end up at Saddam Hussein's palace, which was converted into a hotel. And it's just like, you know, experiencing that, being able to resolve everything that's going on in my heart and communicate with all these soldiers on such a human level, and realizing that these guys didn't even want to be there, and realize they were also misled in such a significant way, is, you know, somehow made me feel more at ease about it. And I was doing shows, but there was like all these U.S. soldiers here, and there was like Iraqi soldiers up there. I was flipping into Arabic. Those guys were laughing. I'll come back to the U.S. soldiers laughing. And the Americans were like, yo, you trust this guy? And I start talking shit about them with the Arabic, and they start laughing. And I start talking shit. It was so, nobody's done this. Nobody's ever going to do this again. It's not possible. Never going to happen. And this is when I realized, like, oh, there was a big play here. It wasn't really Saddam Hussein. It wasn't really all this. It was about, like, American domination in the region. It just made me, it just settled things down for me. Just like, and that's the way I kind of balanced just like when you're mad, you don't understand it. And then when you're upset about something, it's because you don't fully grasp what happened. But when you do understand it, it becomes more logical and it just helps you like heal. You know, it creates this thing. And also got to go back to Kuwait. I saw my aunt after like 20 years. She was like another mom to me. It was wild. So they're supposed to escort me back to the plane. Me and the comedian. That's their protocol. And this is in 2009. And they go, no, we have to take you to the plane. I was like, come on, man, just like, you know, just go ahead. I booked my flight 3 days later so I can hang out with my family that I haven't seen in that long. And then he gets a call. He's like, oh, sorry, I have to go back to. I got this call out of Suburban. He goes in the coach. And he runs back just like, I'm so sorry. You guys are gonna have to walk yourself to the plane. Bradley Cooper just landed from Afghanistan. I was like, thank you, Bradley Cooper. I was like, tell him I said thank you. He was like, what? I was like, he'll get it later. It was him and Dax Shepard actually on that tour, and I figured out Dax was on it when I did this podcast. It was like nuts, and yeah, he was just fresh off of Hangover, I think, in that whole tour. Yeah. So he flipped out, and then I got to spend like 3 days with my family that I haven't seen all that long, and go to the house that we fled from, and it was just, that's the way I dealt with it. It's just like going there, seeing it with my own eyes, and just healing that way. That's what's really helped me throughout that whole process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, it's just like I skipped so much. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is not the last time you're going to be on here.
Yeah. There's so many stories, bro.
Yeah,
there's so many stories.
Now, there is something that we wanted to do with you before we left, because we know that you're a connoisseur of hummus. So we have a little hummus taste test.
No, you don't. I already hate it. Stop, throw it away. Who fucking made this?
We have Sal. We have a little hummus. Joey, can you bring in the hummus, please? Thank you so much. So we have a little hummus taste test for you, and you know, once we'll go through that.
Yeah, well, in your opinion, where's the best hummus from? Like, where can you?
Is there good hummus in New York City? Hummus.
Yeah.
First of all, how you're pronouncing it really hurts.
I said hummus.
Yeah,
I said
thank
hummus.
you so much. I said hummus, you know what I mean? Which I expected more from you, Akash.
How do you pronounce it?
It's hummus. It's a ha.
Hummus.
I can't do it.
It's hummus.
Hummus.
Not hummus. I don't know why you sound like Pee Wee Herman. Hummus.
That's how y'all sound to us.
No, hummus.
Hummus.
I did this with the Hanith, right?
It's just hummus. You can just say hummus. Hummus. Fine.
Hummus.
Yeah, that's better. But you're adding more of a to it.
No, not hummus.
That's better.
Hummus.
Say it the white way. It's perfect.
Hummus.
Yeah, hummus.
It's a white word.
Hey, hummus. No, it's not a white
It
word.
is a white word.
It definitely means chickpeas in Arabic. Hummus.
No, hummus.
That's what hummus.
Chole, that's what we call it.
What is it?
Chole.
Chole. First of all,
yes.
this is all sacrilegious.
You don't have hummus in Tupperware?
Because it's just no, not the Tupperware part.
Oh, wait,
the
what?
fact there's no garnish on it whatsoever. You guys are monsters. Absolute fucking monsters.
Okay.
You should be all disgusted with yourselves.
Okay, so-
There's no olive oil on it, which makes you fucking disgusting. So why don't you give me some goddamn
Is
carrots?
there good hummus in New York City?
We got some pizza.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is number one.
First of all, that looks terrible.
Okay.
It's all chunky and just that's not supposed to. What is this, peanut butter with fucking nuts? This is better.
Number two.
This is whoever made this deserves to be whipped 17 lashes for sure.
Okay.
Whoever thinks this is appropriate, it's just disgusting. And there's no stuff for Allah. You shouldn't say it's about food because it's food. So God forgive me. So it's really beautiful.
Okay.
Each one looks worse than the other.
Okay.
What is this? I feel like I'm in India. No, what is this?
I made this with my feet, to be honest with you.
It's probably gonna taste the best.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, here we go.
All right.
What am I supposed to be figuring out? Which one's worse than the other?
Which one is the best?
Oh my God.
Or yeah,
Are y'all tricking me?
There's no
Somebody
tricks
made
here.
this. There's no tricks in this? Did Mossad set this up? Listen, we
was Meepers not funny.
Oh man,
Okay.
Meepers are not funny.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Stop.
Yeah, it's so terrible.
Okay, that's terrible. Number one is terrible.
There's so much garlic.
Okay, too
That's
garlicky.
hummus.
Okay. Oh,
Is that what I'm doing?
Why do we have to look afterwards? We have to see afterwards. I'll try.
Oh my God.
You're saying this is too garlicky?
Not bad.
But is this what about texture-wise, and what about?
It's okay. Can you just give one more?
We're converting them.
It's very pasty. You know?
We
It's
prefer
supposed
what?
to be like a creamy pause flavor and texture to it. It shouldn't be like glue. It's somewhere kind of gluey.
Got it. Okay. Now
This one has the most hope
Okay.
of all these.
Okay. Let's go.
All right, I'm trying. Relax. Yeah, see how this is moving around for you?
I love this.
Where this one?
I
Look at this.
love this.
This you can just tell from how it's moving.
So we like the texture here. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right.
That one's
No,
good.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody poured fucking cumin on this. So much cumin on this goddamn thing. What are you guys
Can
doing?
you give me Pete out?
You can't even taste it?
Okay.
Oh, it's just like flooding.
Number 3.
Oh, so much cumin. This is for someone who's worried about gas. You know?
Can I ask you a question? I noticed you take very little bread.
Yeah, because these are terrible.
Okay.
It's not because I want to.
Fair enough. You're doing this as a duty.
I'm also trying to watch my bread intake.
All right, fair enough.
I have this whole thing.
We would have
I
had
wanna
some
be-
carrots.
All right. Oh, what's that?
I'm fucking horrible.
Horrible. What'd you guys put in this?
Fuck.
Hold on. Is there tea in this? I swear to God.
That might be the one Indians made.
No, hold on.
Okay, let's go. I don't like that one. That one I don't like.
That one's not even. Hold on.
Well, all right, what about this one?
That's
again?
not real. Somebody was in a rush when they made that.
Yeah, I like this one. To be honest with you.
These two are the best ones so far. Yeah, that's the best one.
That's quality.
Doesn't, I don't know what quality, but it's the best one.
That's the best of this.
Let me see. Now it's good.
Double check.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so
That's the last one.
okay. Number 4. You go with number 4. What is number 3?
Hold on.
Oh, sorry. This is number 1 for you. That was number 2. 3, 4.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
yeah, that's right.
Let's look at number 4. Number 4 is Sabra. I'm joking. We wrote Sabra on top of it.
That's how it works. I just did that for the cut.
Okay, what is number 4? Okay. Ooh, number 4 is Salma Mediterranean Lebanese restaurant in the East Village.
There you go.
Number 1 is Sabra. Number 2 is Cedars. It's a Lebanese place.
That's why, yeah.
So this is.
So you picked the 2 Lebaneses.
And then number 3 is Ithaca. That's the worst one. We all
Fucking
agree.
terrible.
Yeah. That's an American one.
Yeah, of course it is.
So I gotta give you
They
credit.
put like fucking green tea in this or some shit.
You did go.
Wow, that's.
You did go 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
My man.
Yeah. You thought it was a joke? You think I do these for the clicks? I do this for my history, my lineage, my culture.
Well, go check out the Netflix special right now. Wild Worlds. This is your third.
My third Netflix
Third
special.
Netflix special.
I
Make sure you
encourage you
go
to
check
watch
them all out,
season 2
and then
also.
check out season 2 of his show, Mo. Go do it right now. Thank you so much for coming and just sharing the
thank you for
story
having
and
me,
just
bro.
hanging, man. I
Of
really
course, man.
appreciate
I really
you.
like this, man. I've been looking forward to this
Me
for
too,
a minute, bro.
me too.
Really dope.
Love you,
Thank you
dog.
so
Love
much.
you, bud.
Thank y'all so much. That Sabra thing is hilarious.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the Hollywood sign? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where you can get a single line with everything you need. So bring in your bill to your local LA Verizon store today, and this isn't.
Kraken is built to make crypto simple. Buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and over 450 other assets in seconds. Fast account funding, fast withdrawals, and recurring buys if you want to stay on schedule. Simple, secure, and trusted for over 14 years. Download Kraken on the App Store.
Calm down a little. Or stud shooters, a seismic charge dropping function. Build the kid set. You'll be like,
How's Uncle already made the switch? Why not?
They magic. Little stomach or whatever. I don't mind. I don't mind that. Judging and all the people trying to say that I'm fat or trying to body shame me or whatever, because in camp I got a 6-pack and I really, cut up and stuff. But then out of camp, I don't mind having a little stomach or whatever. I don't mind. I don't mind that. But when I see and people judge me and saying that I should get stuff done, people I should get my nose done. I think my face is perfect. But these are just haters. Yeah, you gotta understand. People saying this stuff. But with me, I would love to. I heard that when you go and get these body surgeries done, that sometimes you go in there, they fix your body up and get your fat off, and then you come back and you 30 pounds smaller. But you gotta let your body heal for months, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And me hearing that, be like, I ain't gotta work out to lose 30 pounds. I can go down a few more weight classes and win some more titles. But in my mind, it's like, I'd rather work it off, and do that instead of being cut on and whatever the case. Because I'm really scared of knives and needles. I don't know how I got tattoos, but I'm really scared of that. So that's the pressure there when they come judging you about your size. But I'm happy with my size. Nobody doesn't bother me. It don't bother me. But these girls be looking cut up. They're going to get their abs done now.
Yeah.
I mean, girls don't even work out. Be having better abs than me. I was like, golly, what's going on? But then, you got these filters and everything else, and body shaping, whatever. And I've always been just the person just to give it to you how it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to continue to be like that. I just know that for my next fight,